Gotham What If Part 1. So Part 0 was to explain what was going to happen and stuff, pretty much. The gist of it. So Bakugo meets this person and stuff. Y'all can just watch Part 0 to understand. So this person just looks at him and tells him this. And he says, your first target is Penguin. No, not Penguin. Yeah, Penguin. I was ready to say no, not Penguin, but gotta play with Penguin. So Penguin is your first target. So Baku says, okay, let's do this. So he explodes over there, and then the guy says, no, wait. And then like Bakugo just ignores him as he gets the location. So he goes to the location. The Penguin's in his hideout. It's in the sewers, I guess. I'm gonna put it in sewers because that nigga loves penguins. Shit funny as hell. I like penguins too, I ain't gonna lie. But the penguins in the water pretty much a lookout. So yeah, they see him coming, so Bakugo basically runs. And then he sees Penguin, and he says, okay, this is who I'm about to get my answers from. So yeah, like he attacks Penguin, but Penguin sets a trap, and Bakugo's like, what? And he says, fight me like a real man. And then that's when Penguin says, no. Like, and then like he says, like, and he says, quite a good superpower you got there. I don't know what that is. And then like he just sends him, like in the Batman games, to Grundy. In the Batman game, I think the boss battle was Grundy or some big dude, but yeah, Grundy. As Grundy's his little play toy, and Penguin says, So then like he presses a button, and now the Penguin, now Grunty is after Bakugo, and Bakugo's like, dang. So Bakugo has a struggle with Grundy, and then that's when he just starts fighting Grundy, and Grundy starts winning at first, but then Bakugo out tricks him, cause like Bakugo tricks him into hitting a lightning thing, and then that's when Bakugo says, that's what you get for being stupid, and hits him in his face with an explosion. And then as he does that, like his sweat has got enough in the grenade, so he launches one of the grenades and then explodes right in Grunty's face. And Grunty is down for the count. And so that's when Bakugo like goes and uses his explosive powers and goes up there, and then he attacks Penguin, but Penguin ups his umbrella, and then he hits the umbrella and explodes the umbrella, but the umbrella didn't explode, it just took the damage. And then that's when Penguin says, are you good against guns? And then that's when he shoots Bakugo, and Bakugo sees this as unexpected. And then that's when he shoots him like 6 other times. So Bakugo got shot 7 times. And Bakugo's on the floor bleeding. And then that's when Grundy gets a hold of Bakugo. And then that's when Bakugo says, what, I thought I had killed, like I thought that had knocked you out. And then that's when Penguin says, you're not very smart like the bat is. You're actually quite stupid. And he says, while you were distracted him, you should have been focused on me too. Because if you can see, I got the gun. And then he says, now I got reinforcement. And then you can see all the penguins and his goons and shit. And a lot of other members of Penguin Squad there. They all got guns and they just strapped up around Bakugo. And then Penguin says, And he says, I thought you were going to be like the bat. But it seems like you're not going to be like the bat because you suck. And then like that's when he says, not an end this, like, and then like one of his goons gives him a shotgun, he's about to shoot Bakugo in the head. And then that's when the lights turn off. And then that's when you see Robin, and then Robin just basically kicks all of them down. Not kicks all of them down, like he basically like he comes out of nowhere and just like defeats some of them, and then escapes with Bakugo. And then Bakugo's like like barely coming out of existence, and then like he sees Robin, and he says, "Who is this?" Like, and then like he sees people, and he says, like I thought these guys weren't that smart. Like, and then he falls asleep and wakes up at the hospital, and then he's like, "Where am I?" And then that's when Robin explains, like, and then like that's when Bucko says, "Who are you?" And then he takes off the mask, and he was the guy from earlier. He was the guy from earlier, and then that's when Robin looks and then like he says, I think you had something in your head, like you were just gonna explode these villains and stuff. I see you have great fighting techniques as you were able to outsmart Grundy and stuff. But these Batman villains are way smarter than you think they are, and you tried to discredit them. That was your downfall. And he says, well, see, I already explained the quirks, parts, and everything to you. How nobody has like most of Batman's villains don't have superpowers. But that doesn't really mean nothing. Because a lot of them use guns and play very dirty. Make children involved in everything. And Bakugo says, shut up. Like, and then like he tries to get up and he's injured. And then he says, okay, we don't have time to deal with your injuries right now. So I took all the bullets out of you and stitched you up. And I know you're hurt and stuff, but you're going to have to get up and train. I would. And then that's when Bakugo says, you're pretty strong. Why don't you try and take them off? And he says, well, you see, I am strong, but I can't take down some of the villains because you have that explosive quirk. And that explosive quirk is very strong. You're almost as strong as Batman. And then Bakugo says, who is this Batman? Who is this Bat? Because everybody keeps talking about him. And he says, you're the guy you trade places with. And he says, well, let's get to training. So that's when he trains Bakugo for 3 months straight. And then after he trains him for 3 months straight, Bakugo kind of has this outfit on, that's shown on the screen, his same outfit. But he has a Batman mask. Like, no, he has like, no, I wouldn't say a Batman. Not a Batman mask. He just has on the same outfit, but he's gotten stronger. Like, imagine he's like, he has Batman level fighting skills mixed with his explosive quirk. That's what he just got. He just got a very good upgrade. So now he's ready to take down the Gotham villains, and he's gotten smarter. And Bakugo's still hard-headed, and he says, alright, like, and he says, well, since I train, I think I can try and go back to my original dimension. And then that's when Robin says, you gotta hurry up. I've been fighting some of the bad guys off and sending them back to jail, but they keep getting released because of that guy. I said we have to take him out in like 3 nights. 3 nights is pretty much all we got before you releases him again. That's what he does every 3 nights. Every 3 nights he comes. And so we start Monday. Monday we try to round up half of the villains. Tuesday we round up half of the villains. And Wednesday we look for that guy, and when we find that guy at the prison, we defeat him. And Bakugo has his explosive quirks ready, and he says, oh, that sounds like a plan. And that's where I'm going to end it off, guys.